press buttons. Go back in that. And desperately hope that, like, it's loud enough. Or that I'm loud enough. Without being too loud. Like the bucket I is. The real question though, okay, so I have two houses. I have Ethan and Gabrant's houses, and then I have Tama and Kaizen's house. So whose house do I start with?
Kaizen and Tama.
Oh yeah.
You know they're gonna want that stuff. Oh, you're live.
Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna be live.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Well, why you don't listen? That's the dumb.
Because I'm a husband.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Phoenix. Please let me know if you can hear the audio. Not me, the whatchamacallit, the game audio.
I mean, it sounds fine. I can hear your computer in the background, but that's about it.
Yeah, you can always hear my computer though. It's dumb. Okay, you can't hear the game, so I'll have to turn it up.
I could.
You could?
I mean, I can hear it fine.
I'll turn it up just a little bit. Kinda. Andy, listen to your woman. There you go. Thank you. Oh, I was also gonna put a tweet up on my my Twitter, so I'll quickly do that.
Oh, also your cup's in the way of the ladder and all that.
Oh, okay, I'll fix that.
Yeah. You can probably shrink it as well, to be honest. The cup is basically whenever you subscribe or like donate or anything like that, or it basically like drops a little thing in there.
Okay, it's small now. And that can be small too. I don't really need that.
Small.
Small.
I'm echoing. Oh.
Oh, that'll be my door because my door's open and he's in the other room.
I'm being so quiet.
Stop it. Okay. Buttons. Now I can do the things. I have things ready, except that my microphone just happens to be directly in front of my chat. There we go. Progress. Look how nice their house is. They have to share a room.
Tama.
Yeah, no, Tama came in and then everything, I had money, so... Oh, okay. Well, Tama's working at a hospital as an intern. Even though he's, like, obviously, clearly more skilled than all of the people there. I notice all of you. You're all special. Yay, Sims. Yay! I don't get to play this much. Alright, so we finally got Tama in here. I'm very happy that I got Tama in here.
Hey guys, Tama and Kaizen are living together.
Yeah, they are. Also, Ruckus is in this world, and I don't remember making him. Tama, where did you go? Oh, he's immediately started gossiping to some lady. Oh my gosh, Tama, why? Well, he needs to discuss work with this lady. He can tell NSFW jokes. He's the only character I've seen this on.
Also, you got 69 people watching.
No, it's 73 for me. Love it, just ruin it, and you're just like, fine.
Ruin the fun. What's the point?
Well, be quiet. No.
I can't wait till I'm 69 years old. I'll be a living meme.
Oh my gosh. Of course, you're just... Yeah. just yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Like, everyone has to, like, they're not always going to be available to watch the whole stream. Thank you for stopping by. You're super amazing and hilarious. Yay! People think I'm funny!
I keep telling you are, but you don't ever think about it.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm dumb. Can you make carrots your own relic in Sims? I actually think they were in the same street. Yeah. I think they're in the same street as everybody else. So
You'll probably see them walking about at one point.
Oh, I need to remake Kimiko and Ronan, and I really want to see Ronan burn his house down cooking. Like, that's just a thing I need, and I haven't done. Because last time it was Kimiko that burned the house down. And killed herself. And then Ethan made friends with the damn... What's it called? Oh, I gotta chat with 2 co-workers and research health reports. Wow, some exciting work. You're special. Of course you're special. Do you 3D animate? Definitely not. I am not good at 3D. I have had like 2 hours of 3D experience and that's it. So basically, none.
This hospital looks very futuristic.
Hey, I'm so happy that I inspired you to start digital art. It's so much fun. You named everyone after vegetables. That is amazing. I love that. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you started with a bit as well.
Yeah, there was... Okay, so in one of my very first stories, which Carrot is in, I wanted to have an entire town that one of their friends lives in, and every person in the town was named after an ingredient you would put in stew or like soup, etc. So they'd all be like named after vegetables and everything. Or even like stock. Yeah, it's so nice to hear people like talking about how they got into art, and it's like, it's really, really nice to see.
You guys are lovely. Seriously, like, I mean, Amy, you started streaming, like, before, and you got, like, you could barely break 20. Now you're at 18, you've only just started.
Yeah, that shocks me. I don't know how I get, like, as far as I do.
VeggieTales.
I'm gonna be honest, the easiest way to get a shout out is not to ask for one. You just talk like everyone else.
Yeah, I'll tell you the best way, be funny.
Aww. Was it? I feel like I'm gonna butcher your name, so I'm just gonna say Taylor. Loves my study bin series. It helped me understand this stuff better. Yay!
Oh, Eloise.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I didn't want to butcher it because I'm really bad at reading out names. But yeah, no, I'm really, really happy you enjoy that series because like it's definitely not a series that gets much in the way of like views, but it's more fulfilling for me to make, so I'm happy that I'm still doing that. Carrot will end up hating himself due to his name. He would, actually. He'd probably meet somebody else who's called Carrot. Oh my gosh, my 5-year-old sister-in-law asked me to draw a horse or something just so she can make it better with her scribbles. That is cute. Oh gosh. Please keep the Afmao chat to her channel if possible. Eloise. My friends call me Cheese because it rhymes. That's cute. Oh, I mean, you don't have to say something if you don't want to. Where on earth did Tama... Oh, he's throwing away trash. He's actually being useful, whereas I'm just like... Not even. I'm just looking at chat half the time and making him uncomfortable, apparently. Hey! To anyone who is drawing, like, I am very, very happy that people are drawing, like, while listening to a stream and stuff like that. It's cool. That's the kind of stuff I like to do.
Sorry, I love that from Shiraz. I'm drawing eyeballs.
Oh my gosh! Tama, deliver food to the lady!
I thought you were going to say deliver a baby then for a second.
Okay, instead, complain about work. That's something you can do. What should you draw? You should draw a bunny with a gun. That's not mine.
I think you always say that.
No, I don't. I don't remember what I said last time.
I'm almost certain you do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently somebody's bird says hi.
Oh. Oh my gosh, pet birds are like absolutely darling. I want a pet bird, but I want a dog more, so dog first. I have to clean a thing. Oh, I can do the thing. Go me. You need something to draw. Look around for an just a casual item in your room or your house, and then just put legs and a face on it and give it some funny looking arms. Or put two items together and turn it into some kind of fantastic robot. Shibas are better than... I think Shiba's spelled with an I.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. We are after a Shiba. We really want a Shiba. Can I ask about her day? No.
How dare you?
Friendly, how was your day? Tama, where did you think you're going? Excuse you. Oh, I made Brom.
Wait, reveal brilliant invention.
He is a genius.
It said that.
Yeah, it's because he's a genius.
Oh.
Is it normal for geniuses to tell NSFW jokes, though? He's supposed to be a cinnamon bun. Sims, what have you done to my cinnamon bun? There's a ton of Shiba-based channels. Yeah, they're a meme doge. But they're absolutely beautiful dogs. We've got a friend who has one, and she's like the most darling dog.
Oh my gosh, she was adorable.
Yeah. Oh, I can pretend to fire them. Or joke about my other co-workers. Let's ask about how much money she earns. This is totally a normal conversation to have.
Someone has art block.
Art block is the worst. I often find doing studies helps me when I have art block. I had issues like that not long ago, so like that's why I started my study bin thing. It's kind of not mindless work, but like you've got obviously like a reference which helps, so. How has our day been? It's actually been not bad.
Yes, fine.
Yeah, we did work stuff, and then
we had dinner. We went out to get some food. We watched a series on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us, and then tonight, depending on if we're too tired or not, Aim is going to show me Star Trek for Next Generation because I've never watched Star Trek.
Yay! I think that Sim got angry at me for, you know, asking him how much money he earns. I was wondering if you could do a study bin on drawing basic anatomy. I actually want to do one on gestures, because anatomy is kind of frustrating, and I feel like it's going to be a much longer study with like more broken down parts, because like just doing hands, feet, thighs and everything is kind of like something you could do all on its own.
It's borderline being a doctor.
A little bit, because you got to understand and know how everything works. Tama, no, you're gonna stay to work late. I'm sorry. Go grab a snack.
Hey Bing, can you give me some advice on how to draw better hair? Because I can only draw curly.
Oh, okay. There's a really cool artist that I like following called Eddington Bros, or is it Eddington? I can't actually remember how it's spelt specifically, but they've got an Instagram. I'll see if I can find it at some point, like, because I'm gonna go over some of their stuff when I do another study bin at one point. And their entire tutorial set is thinking about what you're drawing. So it goes over like how something works rather than just how you would draw it. So it's like, oh, hair is kind of like a thin piece of cloth. So it's just like if you could just draw your hair falling straight down when a character is like, you know, unless there's something in the way, you can almost draw it like silk. So that's one way of doing it if you want to do straight hair. And a lot of anime artists actually do that apart from like with the fringes and stuff, and they'll just do the tips of the hair instead. Any tips on how you draw the basics? Start learning how to draw curves, draw lots of S's, and draw lots of circles. And don't use the circle tool. Draw your circles, because you need to be able to draw the curves, and if your hand doesn't get used to drawing curves, then you won't be able to draw. And no, not even a pro artist can draw a straight line perfectly without a ruler or something of that nature, because no one's got a steady hand that's that steady. That's just insane. What program do I use? Photoshop for everything.
And Clip Studio Pro.
Oh, I started using it for my line art. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna use it for yet, but I'm getting used to using it more. Amy's giving them facts. That's because I don't want you to develop the bad habits that I started with. I want you to be able to learn and grow quickly, and then you'll be happier with your artwork. That, and it's just nice to see people grow. I don't want to stunt people's art growth in any way. Oh man, I can't even have a cup of coffee? You could chat with a patient. Tama, come talk to this lady. I don't know, call her something. I love you both. You both inspired me to grow. Oh, I'm so proud. That's really nice. Do you have a favorite drawing you made? I keep getting confused with which drawing I like most. It changes. It changes like every month. I think it's probably still the shadow one with Gabranth, just because the meaning behind that picture. You know, the one that it was based off depression and anxiety.
That's just because you've done multiple with his shadow, I mean.
Oh yeah, I did too. I think the thumbnail's technically him too. It's got like a huge shadow and it's like facing him down. So that's
Yeah, I know which one you're about.
Yeah. It's not Disney though. No. Yeah, that's currently like my favorite one. They're all your children you have given. That is true. I absolutely love all of my big pictures that I actually put time and effort into, rather than like the quick sketches that have no thought put in them whatsoever. Sometimes that happens. Can I discuss what? Nope, my day is gone. What's your favorite animals? Dogs. What is better, drawing Wacom? What is a better drawing tablet than Wacom? I don't think there technically is a better one than Wacom. Wacom's like the leading brand for it. I'm using Wacom. I've always used a Wacom because Hyun broke really quickly. How do you draw without reference? You draw with a reference until you understand what you're drawing, then you can draw without a reference. But even then, some artists just never draw without a reference. It depends.
Yeah, it's always good to draw with a reference.
Yeah, it entirely depends on how you learn, to be honest.
Yeah, like eventually, I imagine, like, I mean, correct me again if I'm wrong, but like, I imagine it'd be best, like, you start off with like referencing from something entirely, so like an entire body or like an entire like concept, and then eventually you'll have like people like Trent, for example, the Blizzard guy, where like he'll be drawing something, and then he'll be like, oh, I can't think of a belt. Oh, we'll look at some belts. Oh, this is a good belt. I'll do that one.
Oh yeah, you kind of like, you take inspiration from ideas, and then eventually like you'll understand something enough to where you're like, okay, So I now know how the basics of, say, an arm works, and you know all of the muscle anatomy so that you can make a bigger muscle, like muscle character or whatever. And yeah, this is Kaizen. Kaizen and Tama live together. Kaizen looks like this. I couldn't get, like, the hair I wanted for it, but it looked good enough because it had the tint on the end, so I'm like, perfect, there we go. Look at Tama's hair, he's got, like, perfect hair almost. It's great. Do you like drawing anime? I draw less anime nowadays, I think. Who's at the door? I don't know that lady. She's not allowed in. There's no girls allowed in this house.
Men.
If you're gonna draw hair, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of tutorials online for that. It really depends on how you draw in general as well, because some styles draw more realistic hair, some styles draw very simplified hair. And I can't really say without knowing how you draw. Man cave, manly grr. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, I'll go back to the main thing of this, and I'll show them like Carrot and Zero's house, and then there's Gabranth and Ethan's house. Do you have any tips for doing comics or animations? Lots of gesture drawing, which I need to study, because I don't study it enough. So this Carrot and Relic. Oh, Zero's the cat. They actually have a pet cat called Zero. Oops. I forgot about that. I don't know who that is. That's me and Andy's house, and we've got a dog.
Yeah.
Why am I tall? Oh no, I can't change my height. And then this is Gabranth and Ethan's house. They're all buddy-buddy now, and Gabranth doesn't cry as much anymore. No joke. I'd leave Gabranth all alone, and he'd just start crying randomly.
I remember that. Like, the first thing that happened when he came in is like Ethan went into the house to explore, and he just started crying.
Yeah, he did. It was really funny. They made me take out my mods because this was updated. But I got them a nice house. I have nothing in their bedrooms because they have $800 and they need more money. Yeah, he doesn't cry as much anymore. And yeah, Zero would hate the fact he's an actual pet. What inspired your art the most? Any shows or games? It's kind of depends on the season, I guess, actually. So sometimes it'll be based on stuff that I'm watching, and then sometimes it will just be doodles, and then my own characters will like sort of be like ingrained in my mind, so all I'll draw is these two characters or something.
Sorry, just quickly, I jumped onto the Terraria to do some background stuff.
Yeah.
And there was an unconscious man on our roof.
What?
He's the bartender. I forgot he was a thing. But do you know what his name is?
What?
Mo.
Oh my gosh, Mo the bartender! Oh, we're gonna go out to dinner with Gabranth, Kaizen, and no, I'm not taking basically Santa with me. I don't know how, but Ethan became friends with Santa.
That's amazing.
I don't understand this, but it happened. Is he playing chess alone? Yes. Welcome to The Sims, where you can cry in the shower, walk around creepily. Oh, they have vampires! Oh my gosh, you got a new member! Thank you so much!
Yay!
Ah!
Gary Balls.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Carrot! What are you wearing? He's got a fedora on!
He looks amazing.
And he's casually doing push-ups! Why? Yo! Yay!
Congratulations, you got a Kimiko next to you, and we're a step closer to getting you more emotes.
Yay! Yeah, eventually when we get more emotes, it'll be a lot of fun.
My art is very stiff. Do you have any tips for drawing more loose characters?
Okay, so whenever you can, have a look at gesture drawing on Google. So I'd probably suggest to have a look. There's some really good YouTube channels that do a lot of gesture drawing, but basically the whole idea is to not get the anatomy of a person. It's just to get the motion. And then you add. So most people when they do it, they normally draw the gesture first, so the entire motion of something, and then they'll add anatomy to it because anatomy will stiffen all of your characters etc. up more. Gesture will make them feel more flowy, and then you'll have a line of action and everything through it. I'm in the same boat because I figured out how to draw men with muscles. I then couldn't figure out how to make them not look like that they like had a stick up their butt basically all the time, and they were just stuck in one pose. Do you have any merch?
Oh, sorry, God.
I do have merch in the description of the stream. There's a link to my shirt shop, which has a lot of designs that are they're designed not to be based on my OCs. Really, they're like a general pretty design, so it can be worn without people knowing who you like online, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Andy in the background? Yeah, that's my husband. The non-fictional one. Look at all my boys, look at them. I got a manly man who cries. I got a dude who's just very happy to be around his dad now. And then for some reason, Carrot's not angry.
That's not right.
He's got such a weird voice. I don't remember making him. This is old. You gotta buy some of them. You get judged daily. Aww. I think everyone's favorite one is there's a yin and yang one I did with a cat and a dog in it, and that's the leading favorite out of every design I've ever made. Also, yes, I am a proud mom. Look at these children. Look at them. They are sexy children. I made those. That's yay.
Sexy adult children, man.
And they all look different. They don't look like the same person with just a different clothing and hair on. The way to just put trash at my feet.
Also, they just said, hi Amy from Brianna Paul.
Oh.
Oh, I'm assuming the missus.
The gasp. They are my sexy children. I made. Yes, I did. Thank you. Is self-confidence important to you while you draw? I'm gonna be honest. I am probably the worst person to ask that, as I have no confidence in anything I do, and that is why it's all over my thumbnails that I look like I'm very incompetent. So I might come across as knowing what I am doing, but my confidence is very low.
You know what you're doing, you just have shitty confidence.
Yeah, it's not that great. Andy, are you a proud father of Amy's smixy children?
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Hey, wait, no, there was small things that you helped with. You helped with Gabriel.
Gabriel's perfect.
Exactly, you helped with Gabriel. He is now perfect.
Gabriel created himself.
Andy likes to listen to all of the shenanigans that I plan for my OCs that one day I would like to share with people when I have more free time.
There's a ton of crap that's going on with those characters, and you'll see it eventually.
Oh, I made things terrible. Also, where did our friends go? There's Kaizen. Where did Carrot go?
Where didn't he go?
He's in the blasted kitchen! I don't know why. Andy trying to get out of that child support. LOL.
Grown adult, I don't need it.
Oh, I'm glad you like my t-shirt designs. I love making really cutesy designs. I'd love to start designing more cool stuff, but I need more practice in making cooler looking things that don't immediately come off as cute.
To be honest, the monetary support is very, very helpful. We very much appreciate it. Because every time either something sells or we get like more like attention or something like, or like more of a cash flow, where we always like, yay!
Oh my gosh, yeah. Pretty much like, the more stuff does well, the easier it is for me to take time to do more of it.
Yeah, pretty
Because,
much.
otherwise, like, whatever is doing the best has to basically take up the majority of my time. One day, it will be these characters. They will take up all of my time. It will be amazing, and I'll draw amazing painted pictures of them just looking amazing, because why not? Now Ethan's in the kitchen. I don't know where Carrot went. He disappeared. Is he, like, outside somewhere? Why is Ethan taking the trash out? He's in a restaurant and he's taking the trash out.
He's a good boy,
How?
that's why.
Ethan, no! I know you want to be a, like, okay, he's lived with Kimiko so long. He's just like, hey, if I do this, then if she ruins things later, then, you know, it won't be as bad. Maybe.
I think he's just used to tidying up.
Could I draw a pic of your OC and my OC in it? Oh my gosh, I'd love that! I absolutely love seeing people put their characters with mine. It's like the best thing, because it's two artist worlds colliding, and it's amazingly glorious.
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
It's pretty. Carrot, you bum, where did you go? I feel like he just went home. He's disappeared. Ethan's now... Okay, Ethan just gave up. He's standing next to the trash can outside of the building doing nothing, and he's just fine. Christ. Can you draw fan art? Oh, please, like, you don't have to ask for stuff like that. And yes, Kimiko is an ass. She is the biggest ass and has the biggest ass. Yay.
No, Tom has got the biggest ass and the most beautiful.
Yeah, technically he does. And no, Gabriel's got the most beautiful, thank you. He is perfect.
Yeah, but it's like, at least Thomas is achievable. Like, Gabriel's another level.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna request a table, because apparently I had 4 characters all go to one bar and restaurant, only to not actually get food, and now it's 1 AM.
It's like, okay, I think we're ready. Now that we've taken out your trash, organized your group, gone to the bathroom and cleaned everything, okay, now we're ready to order.
You know what, Ethan? Maybe you should just go home. Grant, you can go home too. There's just no point at this point.
Ruining their good time? Well...
I don't even know. Carrot just disappeared.
What a mom.
Gabriel just sat down and got back up again.
He probably never left the house.
Maybe he's wondering if it's his aunt or uncle after all his mum has been of trash. Yes!
Nice.
It's about as legit as you can get, right? Hey, it's Buzzwolds!
Buzzwool!
What do you think of the anime style of drawing? There are many different ways of drawing anime. They're all unique and they're all pretty cool. But
Oh, pretty hip.
But I don't really draw it as much. It depends on what I'm drawing, but I guess I go more cartoon-ish / like half between realism and oddly cartoony anime-ish. Is Gab okay? He's been going through some mood swings. He's never okay. He's like permanently damaged and it's my fault. I'm aware of this, but it's going to continue. Maybe they felt like they needed to earn their food by deciding to work there spontaneously. Even Ethan laughed at that. Ethan, please go and get food at 2 AM. Eat leftovers. What about you? Did you actually... No, you didn't need food. Go to bed. Please don't glitch again. it did a really weird glitch before stream where he would try to go to bed and then immediately get out of bed just to go back to bed, and it would loop.
That's you know, that's a mood. That is the biggest mood.
That's me when I get an idea and then I get another idea.
And you won't shut up about it.
Oh, I keep getting good ideas, okay? Just because
I know, it's like, oh, Andy, we should go to sleep. I'm like, yeah. 5 minutes later, oh, wow, I could do this. It's like, yes, dear. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have web comics and do you like web comics and have time to read them? Sadly, I don't get time.
Sweetie, I found the Goblin Tinkerer.
Oh, did you? Yay!
Yay!
Progress. Ethan, don't go to work. Where's work? That's work. Take a vacation day. You too. You don't need to take. You don't. He's a secret agent.
The hazard of being married to a creative.
Oh yeah. So wait. Okay. So my OCs, the dude who was, I guess technically he was hunting people, is now a secret agent. Close enough. That works pretty close. He was an elite, so that works. And then Ethan is a tech guru because computers, and technically he was a mechanic at one point. Yay. Where's work? Right, so, because I had to give all of my OCs, like, realistic. I know secret agent is not particularly realistic, but I had to give them all jobs. So, Ethan's a tech guru, Gabranth is a secret agent. He's a good secret agent. Kaizen is a police officer. Tamer is a doctor, or will be a doctor. Ethan, the hell are you doing? Go to bed. Stop staring into space. I don't remember what on earth I had Carrot do. I mean, technically he could become a robber. That would work. I can't do that with their cat because Zero's a cat. What on earth is a rebate day? Oh. Buy an object. But I don't have any money. So no. Old topic, it's dead already. But what's your opinion on the Sonic movie?
Best meme ever made.
Okay, so Sonic was my childhood hero. No joke. I absolutely adored Sonic. Not so much anymore. Now it's a meme and it's been ruined by both the internet and its creators. So I just try not to imagine it anymore. Is Hot Topic your favorite store? We don't have it over here. Or not that I'm aware of.
If it is over here, it's not like common.
You should make sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so you should make one of them an astronaut to get cool space stuff. Okay, it looks hilarious watching Gabranth like waddle over to the bathroom.
Which of your characters would be an astronaut? That's a good question.
In terms of like,
Tell you what, guys, if you want to ask questions about like what would which OC would be this or that, or like who would do this or how they react, how would Amy's OC react in this state? They're probably the best questions to ask because they're fun.
Yeah. Oh no, I broke the sink.
Wait, Hot Topic is an actual store. Yes, Hot Topic is an actual store.
Why are you reading a book? Fix the sink. Your son is asleep. Be a man. Fix the sink, please. He's uncomfortable. I don't want him to cry about it.
Wow.
He will, though.
Wow, you're so mean to Gabran.
I am. Look, he's still gotta repent for, like, leaving his son alone for 13 years. Like, that's a thing. Now they're, like, really, really connected and, like, they hug. My gosh, the first time they hugged, it was adorable. Can I make ship art between your OCs and mine? Yeah, I don't mind stuff like that. That's cute. If you could hang out with any of your OCs for a day, who would it be? Oh, this is a hard
That's a
one.
hard one. Well, none of the ones that would kill you.
If I feel like I'd want to hang out with each one for a different reason though. So like, I'd love to hang out with Gabranth just to be like to just sit with him and chat. And yeah, I want a hug from Gabranth, 100%. Oh, it'd be nice to hang out with Ethan just because Ethan's like, I don't know, he's just like a nice chill kid. I would not hang out with Kimiko. I think that's dangerous. So, or Teresa. That's probably not a good idea either. Oh, I just had a thought. If you ever did one of those damn 100 baby challenges, it would be with Teresa.
She wouldn't want babies though.
No, I imagine she wouldn't. But it's just like, obviously, if I'm gonna do it with a character, I'll either do it with her or Kimiko. Kimiko just abandons all of hers. She's not mother material.
No, she's not.
Gabranth, why are you reading a book instead of eating food? Yeah, why don't you have scrambled eggs and bacon? Kimiko would get you in trouble. Teresa would land you in jail. Actually, I feel like
yeah, I think they're both about as bad as each other.
I'd actually say it'd probably be flipped. Kimiko is more likely to land you in jail because the kinds of things she does is generally illegal, whereas Teresa likes being on the good side of people in terms of like how they see her. So visually, she won't look like she's done anything wrong unless she's got backup to, you know, like to beat up authorities, in which case then she'll show her true colors, but otherwise not so much. Kimiko doesn't care who you are or what you're doing, she'll do what she wants. She's definitely not a good role model.
Nope.
If Ben's, I call myself Ban, oh my gosh. If Ben's fans all hugged Ben, there would be 108k people in one group hug. I'd be okay with this. Can I do some fan art of your OCs with mine? Yes, please do! That's like the most exciting fan art that I could probably get. Because it's like, it's the most exciting thing just because I get to see, one, your love of my characters, but I also get to get introduced to yours. And it's exciting to see you guys actually, like, I guess invite me to see yours. It's really, really, really sweet. What inspires you to make such unique OCs? How do you do that without repeating the same personalities? So I basically build a lot of my personalities and traits off events that have happened. So like, for example...
Sorry, can I just be quick?
Yeah.
I think, ask just the simplicity of it. What inspires you to make unique OCs? Pain.
Yeah. What was it? I was gonna say, for example, Gabranth is a big muscly dude, so appearance-wise it works very well for what his job was. Attitude-wise, he has no confidence, and that's basically screwed up a lot of his life. So it kind of like, then you build traits from that. So you do put realism in there just to help keep your characters grounded, but it also helps them grow. Like for example, because he has low confidence, if you see him start building that confidence, you feel like he's growing and you're actually excited to see it. Ethan is young, so he's still trying to find out what he wants in life. Pretty much like the majority of us, to be honest. Kimiko's the only person who's so confident that it's a detriment. Oh yeah, if you've got like an OC that you just want to show me, I'm more than happy for you to just like send it to me via Twitter or something. It's just really nice to see. Character development is good, either killing or injuring them or having someone close be killed or injured. That's definitely a very big emotional change that can help like change things drastically very quickly. The only problem with killing a character off if you're not careful is too many character deaths kind of just make it feel null and void after a while.
death doesn't mean anything. Death should be the biggest. If you've got death in there, it should be one of the biggest things.
Pretty much. Yeah, Gabranth is confident in this just because, like, he's got a good job and everything now. Amy is queen of hurting at OCs and it hurts us. Yep.
Feel the pain.
Is this what I do though, right? If you had to kill an OC, who would you kill? Okay, no joke, I have gone through this. So, in my story, there was a point where I was very, very... Like, if I was going through so many scenarios over which OC out of the entire group that I had, which one should or would die, right? Obviously, the fans don't want me to kill off certain characters because if I did, they probably would hate my guts for the rest of my life.
Including me.
Yeah. So Tama is not allowed to be touched in any means.
Yeah, you touch him with divorce.
But for example, there's like, it would make sense for Kaizen or for Gabranth to die, but at the same time, if you kill off Gabranth just as he's finally getting somewhere, it kind of makes the entire arc of him getting anywhere null and void, which becomes like, this is why it's very important to really think about it before you kill off a character. If you kill off a character just after they've made their entire arc basically to get, I can't think of what the word was. My brain's just died miserably. Basically,
Redemption.
That's it. So if you just redeem your character and then you kill him off, everything that you wrote was for absolutely no purpose because now nobody gets to see it. And any characters that would have benefited from that is just lost it. And same goes for like just killing a character off needlessly. I mean, if you kill off a random character that's just completely brand new, no one's gonna care. But there are ways of making certain characters care. For example, if a character killed off somebody new and it was the first time they ever did it, like, that's going to be a detriment to the way that they think, how guilty they would feel, because they're not used to that kind of thing. And you need to have consequence is the big thing. Everyone kind of glances over their consequences a lot, kind of to the point where they're like, oh, this person just died, cries for like a little bit, then they're normal, and then everything carries on as though nothing happened.
Yeah, we've seen ones where, like you said, like their girlfriend or something will die, and then like the next episode they're laughing about it, or like they're like, "Oh yeah, that was a problem. Oh, that sucks." It's just like, no.
Yeah. Oh. I gotta take down the decorations because these decorations. Oh, look, he can punch things.
Ouch.
Yeah. That's why you make a good slice of life story. No one has to die. You can have people die in slice of life stories. I used to watch a lot of those kinds of dramas. But then you get like the soap opera dramas that are so ridiculous. If like 50 characters die in the entirety of the series, it's kind of just like, eh. Good examples. Yes, Maze Hughes is a very, very good example. Nina Tucker is also a very good example.
Like, even now, it still wrenches at you.
Has Gabranth cried at the punching bag? Yeah, when I first had him, he cried at everything. He was just always sad. He was sad at work the other day. Like, he just walked into work sad and then cried in the shower when he came home. It's like me when I'd finished a stressful day at work. But yeah, this is why it's important to develop your characters, and obviously your personalities for your characters don't immediately change. And don't change them to fit the plot. That's not how characters work. If a character is very confident and boisterous, they're going to stay that way. They're not going to be suddenly weak and timid because an event happened that calls that they need it to be that way for like something to happen. So like, for example, if I was to put Gabranth, Ethan, and Kimiko in a situation where there's an intruder in the house, Gabranth would actually be probably the last person to engage them because he has no confidence and he doesn't like hurting people. Obviously it's a bit different if he's been brought up doing martial arts his entire life and has hurt people in the past, but that's not in a slice of life story. But Kimiko is a very, very confident person. 100% she wouldn't think about the consequences. She would probably just try and beat the crap out of the person because it ticked her off. Ethan's rational. He'd probably go out the back window and call the cops. I love how only one of them would do the sensible thing.
Well, Gabrath would eventually, but it'd only be the last resort.
His first thought would probably be make sure Ethan's okay. But because he has the way his personality is, I can change the situation so he would act a lot more confident if Ethan was there. So if he was to get attacked, he wouldn't do anything, probably. But if Ethan was there, he would go into a protective mode and he would basically do whatever he could to make sure Ethan is going to be okay.
We really need to get you a new, like, thing, like the new GIF for when people, like, subscribe and all that.
Yeah, I haven't, I couldn't figure out how to, like, fix it, because it was, like, weird. So...
I'll help you out with it.
Yay.
I'm sick of seeing that damn zombie.
I am sorry.
You got the carrot one as well, I know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know I have them. I tried to put them in and it didn't update it last time, so I was struggling.
Okay.
I've been considering getting these to a pet, but like the amount of time they spend at their jobs because they're not rich yet is too much. Cries. Who would be a Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin? I have not watched Harry Potter, so I don't know.
Okay, I'll grab you the descriptions of them, and then you can decide after that.
Okay. Favorite animal? Dog. Hands down. Dog. Did you know you can get a dog that looks so close to a wolf? It might as well be a wolf, but it's so pretty and I want one. Also, sweetie, this kid kind of looks like the one from the Jackie Chan Adventures. Look at her.
She does actually.
I forgot what her... Jade, that was... I forgot her name for a minute there.
Okay, so here you go. Gryffindor. Courage, bravery, nerve, chivalry. Hufflepuff. Hard work, patience, justice, loyalty. Ravenclaw. Intelligence, creativity, learning, and wit. Slytherin, ambition, cunning, leadership, and resourcefulness.
I guess I'd be a creative one.
So you'd be Ravenclaw. What about your characters? I think is what she mentioned.
Oh gosh.
He or she mentioned. I don't know who said it.
Yeah, I have no clue what ones would go where.
Okay, well, Brom would be Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Not even a question. Kimiko would probably be Slytherin because of ambition, cunning, leadership, and resourcefulness.
Yeah.
Ethan... Probably Ravenclaw again, because he's quite intelligent and resourceful.
He's also very loyal, though. I mean, so is, like, Gabranth, though.
Gabranth would be a Hufflepuff. Hard work, patience, justice, and loyalty.
Yeah, he would be.
Gabranth's a Hufflepuff.
You have fan art, but you don't have social media. You can always email me. In the description of my videos, there should be a link to my website. Otherwise, in the community page, there's a link to my website somewhere in there. And you can just send me an email and attach the thing to there. I had someone send me a piece of fan art recently that way. It was really sweet. They drew Carrot, Zero, and they drew Relic. I was really excited too because not very many people draw Zero. He kind of just gets forgotten. And I am guilty of this too.
Yeah, you are, you mean ass.
Yeah. Okay, Gabranth, stop playing chess by yourself. What kind of... You need Braille's intelligence. What on earth is Ethan doing?
Wait, is Carrot at the house? Lol, what?
Yeah, he came over. Okay, browse intelligence. We need the web. There we go. Marvel or DC? Spider-Man. Hey, no, you cannot, like, tell me anything else. Spider-Man. Done. Oh, I can buy things now. I have money. Yes! Guys, we need to buy things. What do we buy? Something for the bedroom. Gibranth has like lots of space. Look at his poster. He has a dog poster. I could buy a rock climbing wall. I think that exists in here somewhere. Activities and skills. Fitness. How much is a rock climbing wall? I know it exists somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's too much money.
I know.
I can get him a power fit machine. But that'd be most of my money. Darn it. Oh, I just realized it's spring here. Spider-Man is in Marvel. I love Marvel too. I just love Spider-Man. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about whether I like one or the other, because I like characters from both of them, so I don't think it really matters. Well, I like Iron Man, but I like Batman. He's interesting. Batman Ninja, no, but normal Batman and the Batman animated series looked cool. I want to watch that at some point. What I do, shush. I like animated shows. Look, stop it, okay? Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane? Gwen, because she's got spooter powers and she's not annoying. I may or may not really don't care about Mary Jane, who's never been useful, and in the game that we blasted saw her and she was a pain in the damn ass.
She's not a fan, in case you can't tell.
I've totally kept it under wraps. Favorite spider person from Spider-Verse? Burrito Spider-Man. I love him. He cries in the shower, he dances terribly outside of a thing, and he punched a car! That was amazing! I love that bit so much. The car flies and he just punches it. Okay, I need to buy something that's worth 500. Oh, all good pits. Damn straight. Come on, I need... Okay, we're at paintings. These paintings are expensive. I found one that's exactly 500. It kind of looks dumb. What other colors is there? Blue! Perfect! Done. Now I did the whatchamacallit. I always press the wrong button. Yay! I did it! He also did... Carrot, why the hell are you being flirty? Excuse me? Why is he being flirty with Ethan? This is making me not happy. It's kind of weird. Because Carrot's not the type to like anybody. Spider Taco. His friends is an avatar. What? Carrot is ready for the ladies, lol. I'm a little bit. No, see, I want to be good and actually earn it. Because normally if I want money, I just move my character that I want to play in with a rich family in a big house, and then I evict them and sell the house.
I did that back in the day.
That's...
in fact, although I was worse, I had one of my characters go over, kill their husband, and then marry them.
But you know, that was what I did. Oh, gosh. Carrot's being quiet. This is just... The Sims does not understand Carrot's personality.
Sorry, the chat's just like, oh my god, Andy, what?
It's amazing, I love that. How many OCs do you have? I have more than I can remember. Like, there are... Okay, just in Ethan's story alone, the amount of characters is probably going to slowly get up till about 40 to 50 characters. Because there's a bunch of characters that I've written into the story, and then there's characters that I want to write that I haven't been able to write yet, that, like, nobody's seen yet. So I'm just like, oh, then there's these characters, and then you kind of just get stuck in this weird ladder where you're like, okay, I've made this character, then this character is friends with this one, and then that one has parents, and then that one has grandparents, and then it just kind of keeps branching off till you have an entire family line that no one's ever gonna see, but they exist. Like, there's Gram now. So, like, what's it? Like, Seth is friends with Gabranth. He's got his dad and his mom. Then there's his grandparents on both sides, because he still had them. So we got Gram just casually in that one episode that I put out. I love Gram. Yay! I love Gram too. Like, calling your grandmother Gram sounds adorable. I gotta figure out what Ethan's gonna call his grandmother. The Gabranth's mom. She's cute. And then I gotta, I also have to design his dad, which will be very interesting. Ethan's going to get the shock of his life. You need to finish the OC. I need to finish the OC Chronicles series. Everything keeps getting put on hiatus, either because I got busy with work, with life, with trying to keep up with my health and mental health, or...
I'll be honest, every time we try to get back into something, someone else turns up.
Yep.
To us, it's usually... No, it's a mixture of good and bad, but mostly good. But like moving house, for example, like, and now that's cropped up, and that takes ages to sort out.
Yeah. Eventually my goal is to rewrite, because I actually don't like where I started OC Chronicles, so I really wanted to rewrite how I wanted it to start if it was an actually, like, episodic series, and then go from there all the way to, what's it called, to where we're at now, and then it would continue from there, so that there's no plot holes. You actually understand why Ethan was out looking with Kimiko, why he punched Gabranth in the face twice and wanted to do it again. Yeah. Because when I was doing it, it was more a case of I just wanted to put the spoken moment just behind one picture. But then my moments started becoming very action-orientated because of the kind of series it was, and I needed more visuals that I just didn't have. And then I didn't have time to do more visuals, so I got sad about it. Wasn't Kimiko and Ethan just exploring the world? No, actually, so Kimiko goes out and explores, but she's actually got a very specific task she's been doing for the last 5 years or so, with Kaizen's help. Ethan ran away from home, accidentally bumped into Kaizen, who was naked at the time, which was very awkward. And
He's
then...
naked with Tara as well at the same time, Kaizen.
No, it's just... Kaizen's always half naked, but, like, no, he went dragon, didn't have clothes when he turned back, and didn't know where everybody else was, so he's just sitting alone in the forest naked, because he doesn't care. But he basically ended up pairing Ethan and Kimiko up. He told him basically go find this lady, who almost left him to die in a forest full of carnivorous vines. So that was nice of him. And then Ethan actually was trying to find 2 people. One of which was his dad, who promised to come back and never did. Gotta love that story. And then the other one was someone who told him that he just lived in Lumiere. So that was where he wanted the last place Kimiko to take him to, was going to be Lumiere. I love everyone's just like, excuse me, cousin? Welcome to my world, guys, where we have a casual naked dragon man walking around in the forest.
I'm almost tempted to say you should show them the comic.
Oh yeah, I got that. I haven't done.
There's a comic game he's got going on with when Tama and Kaiser first met.
Although he's not naked when he first meets him.
No, he's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding. Cause he's a dragon, right? He's normally gigantic, technically. And he's shrunk down into this tiny body, basically, in comparison. But when he bleeds, like, if he gets a paper cut, it's like having a gash in his arm, like, the amount of blood you would see. It's just like, he's just got, like, this waterfall coming out of his arm, and he's just like, oh, it's just a paper cut, and everyone else is freaking out. And this is why Tama doesn't like seeing blood anymore. Okay, that sounded contradictory. Look, like, yeah, you can't tell me that you're gonna be home and that you'll still be busy, Boswell. That doesn't help anybody. Does Kaisen have big beep energy? I mean, he's technically a giant dragon, so I guess, yeah. Okay, go to bed, Gabranth. Ethan, you're a teen-ish. Go to bed. Children. What's this funny story you guys have had being home alone? I got to be home alone. I enjoyed the fact that no one else was home. I stole some candy out of the fridge, and that was my day.
I'll be honest, I don't really have any interesting stories about being home alone.
No, nothing happens in my lifetime. Okay, what Ethan just did there, where he threw the blanket back over, just imagine him going back in bed, and that was the loop that I got stuck in with Gabranth earlier. It was just glitched. I don't need that image. Or too bad. You just love lying down listening to my OC stuff. Oh, that's so nice. I love talking about my OCs. I like talking about other people's OCs. OCs are just amazing in general. It's creativity and it's exciting. And of course, there's like some stories that only we can tell because, you know, we're all different. So all of our little experiences in life will change the way we view things. Okay, I got rid of a plate, I think. I just threw it in the trash. Like me. Do you know My Hero Academia? Yes!
Never heard of it.
What is that? It's getting hot in here in the background. Yes, welcome to that. It's probably gonna demonetize my video, actually.
As long as you don't have a thumbnail about it.
Casually turned it off. Oh, see you later, Artistic Abby. Thank you for coming. I can't wait to get everything for Griswold's story figured out so everyone can enjoy him with me. Yes! See, that's the excitement, right? It's sharing it because then other people can get excited with you. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, was it Demon Girl? I love learning more about other people's characters and why they decide to make them like that. I'm pretty much like the exact same. Because sometimes the reason that they'll make something is because of one event in their life, and it's just really exciting to see, like, what they've gone through. You right there.
Yay.
You and Andy always brighten my day. Aww. I'm happy.
Yay.
I need my boys to be gay for each other. Yes. Look, they hugged! Look at them! They're like adorable. I'm so proud of my father and son. I'm so proud. Do you like Orion High School Host Club? Yes. I've watched it twice. Just cause. You're mostly listening. To be honest, it's nice that like you just have it open, to be honest. Proud mama. I am a proud mama. I was actually tempted to redo these two and have them in another town with Ethan as a kid, and actually let Gabranth have his whole family by making Alina as well, his wife.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to figure out if I want to do that or whether I want to just like have Gabranth become friends with Hime next door and Brom lives next door.
It'd be awkward if they all met.
No bet.
So I am you from the future.
It's just like, wow, I became friends with myself. That's what having confidence is like, guys. Just becoming friends with yourself, telling yourself you can do anything. If your OCs had a pet, how well would they take care of it, and what would the pet's name be? Okay, so Ethan is going to have a pet. I haven't designed it yet, though. Gabranth technically kind of, sort of, has a pet. If you can call it that. I'm trying to think of what everyone would have, actually.
We talked about this before, wouldn't we? Teresa would have the spider, Leggy.
Yeah, she's got Leggy. It kind of looks after itself, to be honest. Kimiko is not the type of person to have a pet. I don't think she'd do anything with it. Lol, no, Ethan would not have a pet dinosaur. Oh my gosh. He did have a pet wyvern. He had a wyvern at one point.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, Ethan, good program. Program, where's your... Okay, get your food first. Have food. Fish and chips. Then program. Turn the sound off. There we go. Leggy the spider. The boob spider. Yeah, it's a boob spider. And yeah, Alec was obsessed with trying to get me to... I still get that every now and then. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's an absolutely lovely guy, and... But oh my gosh, he wouldn't shut up about the damn dinosaur.
He's a huge memer. Holy shit.
I drew a picture of Laz in his workshop with like a little Ethan in there because Ethan was like 10, and the response I got was, "Where's the dinosaur in the background?" Now there's a dinosaur in the damn background. Yeah, OC Chronicles is on my YouTube channel at the front. You'll see one that says OC Chronicles Ethan. If you click that, you can listen to them, because they're mostly an audio story, and there's a speed paint with them. So, and hopefully, like, to be honest, the more support we get with that kind of stuff, the more likely I can actually continue it, because it does cost me money to make, and as I'm a freelancer, it's kind of hard to try and pay for that and bills at the same time.
Yeah, we do actually have a Patreon which we dedicate mostly to VAs and all that we pay.
Yeah, pretty much. So at the moment, like, cause I pay every single one of my VAs, I pay, and then all of the artwork is done by myself, all the writing is done by myself, I do all the casting, and I sort everything out. Yay! This just, obviously I can't voice all of my characters, and everyone that I pay to do so are professionals, because I wanted to find people who really, really fitted what I had in mind for my characters. How hard is it to be a freelance artist? It's a stressful job, honestly, because you kind of, you kind of not sure if you're gonna have constant work or whether, you know, like 1 or 2 months might be like very dry with work and some won't be. And you kind of end up being more busy than you would, I guess, if you had a 9 to 5. But there's also the option of being able to do what you love for a job. So, you know, ups and downs. For every job, there's ups and downs, but yeah. Oh my gosh, now they're talking about Ethan riding Barney the dinosaur. What even?
Nice.
Okay, Ethan, you are full. Program. Please make a plugin. I don't know what kind, just make one. That's your job. Poor Gabranth apparently has had no fun. What do you do for fun, Gabranth? Is an energized jog fun? Apparently it's fun for him. I like The Sims.
An energized what?
Jog.
Oh, I thought you said drug.
No! Do you have another /second job? So I am an artist slash freelance artist, but I am also running my own digital store. I'm running my YouTube channel, and I help with the assets for Andy's channel, because obviously I don't get paid for that. I just have to help.
Yeah.
What's it called? I'm trying to think of everything else that, like, I technically
You do work for Jess's channel as well.
Oh yeah, I do work for Jess's
I'm assuming,
channel.
just in case this is what they meant, we don't have a quote unquote normal 9 to 5 job on the side.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a lot of little jobs, and then like it gets pulled under one big job technically, so yeah, that's why sometimes like I won't be able to put videos out because I'm so chocked up on commission work that I just don't have time, or I don't have the drive. Does Gabranth spend most of his days crying in a bathtub like the from Spider-Verse? Yeah. Yes. Until he got some confidence, he was very much that way. Gabranth, is reading books fun for you? Because you've got, like, no fun, and your fun keeps going down. What are you doing, man?
Oh dear.
He just put... He did it again! He's, like, glitched again! And he's, like, energized, too, so he's just walking around now.
Walking around at the speed
Look,
of
he looks sad for a minute there. I had to go and buy toys for Gabranth to be happy. I'm not kidding. These are apparently toys for children, but I had to get them for his aspirations because he wants a big family. Gabranth, like, you have problems that I can't fix. Hey, Ethan, you did a thing. Your program is only 25%. Can you like...
Get off your ass.
Start a side job. And do it fast. That's the only thing I like with this. I wish I could do this in real life. It's like, oh no, I've got to do like 10 hours of work. It's just like, I know. I'll do 10 hours of work and then just hit a button that makes it fast forward. That would be great. Oh no, I got the blue screen of death and then he just went to bed.
Level up.
Please repair the computer, Gabranth. And then call in sick because, you don't need to go to work the next day. Why is there a plate? What is wrong with this house? Literally, Gabranth has every problem where he's tired, he's hungry, and he wants to go to the bathroom, but he's not doing anything. Then he just took his food with him into the bathroom. Go to bed! This house is on crack. A little bit. They're having a very strange day. Oh, your profile picture is one of your OCs. That's awesome. I really love, what's it called? I love when people use their OCs as their characters and stuff. People need to, well, they don't need to, but it's nice to see people be a little bit more creative and not just use somebody else's stuff. Like, I do really appreciate the whole, fandom stuff and everyone wanting to use characters from their favorite show. But it does mean a little bit more when you've got something that you've made yourself, even if it's just inspired by the show that you watch, etc. Because I remember I made one of my best friends because they made Keroro Gunso OCs, which I also made at the time, and we just like, yeah, we basically just got excited about each other's OCs from this dumb show that we loved, and we're just like, oh, this is amazing, this is the best show ever. It's just like, and then like 6 years later, just I forget it exists until I see the VA for one of my favorite characters like tweet. Fandoms are toxic. To be honest, I don't think they are. It's just that generally you see the more vocal side of a fandom because it's going to get more, what's the word?
The more people you get in one place, the harder it is for it to be controlled.
Yeah.
So.
And the more, the worse something generally is, the more people tend to hype it up and press about it because it's a bad thing, so you see more of it than you would if there was less of it going around. Ethan, why did you leave food out? Oh my gosh, everything is dirty! Gabranth, can you please fix the fridge? Are you eating that? Okay, good. I told him to get rid of some spoiled food that was just sitting on the thing, and then he went to the table with it.
Oh.
I was just like, please don't. It's been so long since I've drawn fan art for you. Ah. Well, I mean, you don't have to draw fan art. Obviously, when you draw fan art, it's great, because you always draw Carrot, and he's so cute in your style. You made a costume of your OC. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really like, that kind of thing. Like, I'd love to add more of, or at least I used to add, like, little bits from my characters' outfits to my own. That was like what I used to do when I was doing stuff more. It was a lot of fun when I used to do stuff like that. Now my persona is almost an OC all of her own, where she's a lot more loud than I am. Well, apparently Ethan's exploding the kitchen. Oh, Ethan's supposed to be going to work. He just made food. So now he's late to work. Take a vacation day!
Lol.
Put the food down. Take the vacation day. Then go to work. There we go. Do you go to work or did you take the day off? I can't remember. Work starts at 10 AM, so now he's hungry. Go eat Ethan's breakfast. You spelled Ethan wrong, but oh well. Yeah. Minor things. So long as we get what the sentence is supposed to be, I don't care if things are misspelled, really. Streams like these are nice to wind down to. Oh, yay! Yeah, I will always stick by my chill streams where everyone deserves to just be allowed to chat quietly, enjoy themselves, and I don't have to pretend to be a very loud person. I'm not a very loud person.
Not unless you get excited.
Yeah, if I get excited, if I talk about my OCs, I won't shut up. But like on a general note, no, not so much. Yeah, I have a famous birthdays page. I don't know why, and they got it wrong. They actually put my birthday as the 3rd of August, not the 4th. It confused me a lot because everyone would be saying happy birthday on the wrong day.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's very different with how YouTube works, how people get notified, and how many people are actually available to come and watch. Like, it's normal.
Alright, so yeah, Mr. Devious, so basically how it works is essentially if you look at the numbers, right? So I'm gonna do for an example, right? I'm gonna look up Jacksepticeye, right? Lovely guy, by the way. I'm gonna look at his video right now. He has 22 million subscribers. His videos get 1 million.
Yeah.
The way YouTube works is it doesn't go out to the right people at the right time. It depends on when you upload, the audience that you had previous to now. So if you think about like, basically it always works in percentages, right? So like a percent, like the more you have, the more of a percent, the more a percentage will come to you. But like for example, like yeah, Amy has over 100,000 subscribers. But not all of them might be interested in watching streams or even watching Sims.
Yeah, some of them might only be there for like my comic dubs, or you know, like they don't even know that it's there. Like sometimes YouTube doesn't alert anybody.
You didn't know this was live.
There you go.
But yeah, no, basically it cuts it up into multiple percentages. So first off, you got to hit the people who like streams. And then you've got to hit people who like games, and then you got to hit people who like Sims, and you got to hit people who actually like even having me in there as well.
Or if they like my personality, or if they enjoy the conversation. Like originally we had like 90 people come in.
Yeah, you've got to hit so many different percentages. So yeah, like to be honest, she had like 60 to 90. That's actually not bad, to be honest.
To be honest, I'm happy with this number because we have this really nice group where I can talk to everybody. I can see everyone's comments. We can all get to know each other because we generally see a lot of the same names pop up, and it's just really nice.
Yeah, I'm not angry, by the way, just in case it came off like that.
Oh yeah, no, he's in the I am a teaching mode.
Yeah.
He's got to do that with me because I'm done a dunce. Look, you can Bronze being a good boy, taking out the trash. I'm so proud of my boy. I still tell people that, like, I have lovely children, including the old man that I made. And everyone's like, what do you mean you got an old man child? I'm just like, have you seen my old man child? And they're like, well, obviously not. It's like, Stamp Slayers, and he's like 60. Oh. But when you
seen my name, no, screw you. Like, not fed up with seeing your name.
I adopted you, Chloe. You can't get away from me. Rude.
You cannot escape.
Are you Australian? No, I am actually a weird migration of a Kiwi who moved to Australia who lives in the UK.
Yeah, so you were born in New Zealand, you lived in Australia for like 10 years, and then you moved here.
Yo. Yeah, I'm a very, very strange accent.
The Amy and Andy family is the best family.
Aww.
Kawaii.
I'm happy.
Kawaii desu ne.
Yeah, I adopted a bunch of people a while back, yeah. You guys are like my OCs. Just, you know, you're actually real. My OCs are fictional, but slowly becoming real. I mean, we got a Gabranth body pillow in the house. That exists. One day I'll get a cutout of Tama that's life-size. That'll be the day. I wonder if the dog will bark at it. But like, can you imagine how awkward that would be actually? Where you kind of just like you've just got like this, you go downstairs and it's nighttime and then you just see this figure in the corner of the room and it's just this cutout of Tama.
Guys, you've all been adopted. You just don't know it. Also, so kind of Australian? Yeah, kind of.
And you have a Gabranth cosplayer. Yeah, so the VA does it.
Yeah, good old Pat.
Okay, Ethan, what are you doing? I need you to program. Get back to programming. Mod a game. Mod My Sims, because obviously that's a parody we need. And there's some eye candy for the chat because Gabranth is in the shower.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Ugh.
Ew, woo.
Life-size Griswold cutout. Thank you, Amy. I know, right? I would totally have one of that. Oh my gosh, one day when we're all filthy rich because we can dream, you need to make a bakery and it's called Griswold's Bakery and it has a life-size cutout. Of this. You're welcome.
I'm still waiting for it to catch up.
Heidi fan self. He just wiggled his eyebrows when he came out.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's the
Now he's thinking of Ethan.
That's not something you should be doing after a shower.
No, he wants to talk to his son. Wait, are you actually adopting?
No.
No, not legally.
Not legally. No, not for real.
And yes, I do like anime, but I like it just because the stories that can only really, well, the ones that I like are stories that can only really be told through animation. And they're done in such a well done and well thought out way that it's just honestly really inspiring to see them. Yeah.
Guys, I already told you, you're all adopted.
I want to be adopted. Yeah, I adopted you after you did one of those family Twitter tree things. That was bizarre. Oh wait, I can just turn the, where's it? Easy listening, and we're gonna change the volume to low so it's not in the way. Does No Game No Life count? That is an anime. That is a very, very, very much an anime. The Sims are having a really deep conversation in their own language. Yes. I'm so proud they're talking to each other. Before, like, I had that one episode where Gabranth and Ethan were, like, literally just like, yeah, hi. And that was pretty much their entire conversation as one of them walked away. Gotta love your OCs, right? I love my OCs so much. My OCs are like family. They mean a lot to me. Okay, wait, we've seen these two go for a little bit. We'll go back to Tama and Kaizen. We'll follow Kaizen to work because he's a cop. That's exciting. Exit to the main menu.
Main menu.
Easy listening is freaking elevator music. Hey, look, some people like elevator music, okay? Which of your OCs would most likely to have a secret hoard of plushies? Ooh, that's a good question. Fluff would not be secretive about it, and they would probably all be of the idol she goes to see.
That's true. Tama?
I imagine him keeping them on, like, a shelf or something around the plants. He's dancing! This is the first thing he did when I made him. He just came in and started dancing. Tama, you don't dance. That's not... Oh my... Okay, so, okay. Tama, if he was actually to dance, it would just be, like, tapping his foot or, like, slightly moving his arms, but not much. That would
it
be
the
Tama.
Reaper dance?
Yeah. Groovy Gabranth. Lol. We need to give Tama his...
Baby.
We need to give Tama his hula skirt. Oh, I loved that picture. Now he's doing the hula. Look at him go. Like, apparently Kaizen thinks something's funny.
He's dancing, probably.
Yeah, I had fun trying to actually figure out what to make each of my OCs wear, because they didn't have their original outfits here. Kaizen, why are you not at work, you bum? Wait, what time is it? He didn't go to work at all that day? But they cheated, because I just joined the day I joined it midway through the day. Basically, they're like, oh, now he's late for work by like however many hours he works. Like, great, thanks. I feel like Tama in the Sims world would love Mamma Mia. He would. He would love that even in the world they're in. There'd probably be an equivalent.
He'd love what, sorry?
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
He would love musicals. That would be great.
Are you going to have your own vinyl figure? I'm not big enough for that kind of thing.
Yeah. They are huge.
Okay, so if I was to ever get quote unquote like big to where I could finance my own merch and stuff, I would be making the kind of merch that I want. So like I would have a little chibi figurine of like Ethan or Gabranth, and I'd want to do like one of those Nindroid things where you could have the different face. And I want a sexy calendar. I want to have my characters on a calendar.
We've had plans for possibly in the future to do like a Kickstarter for that sort of thing.
Yeah, and a bunch of pins. Oh my gosh, and a relic plushie.
So like a Kickstarter for like a specific piece of merch.
Yeah.
That would take a lot to, fund.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I really, really want to make. But obviously it all costs money. So it would have to wait until we're financially stable, where we don't have to worry about stuff and we know people would want it enough.
Well, it's less even about financial stability. It's more just about being like stable, like IRL right now, because everything else is going on.
Sexy fireman calendar of Amy's OCs.
Yeah.
Not only is it a sexy fireman one, it's just like it would be all the characters that wouldn't be firemen. You just got one of Kimiko and she's actually just putting something on fire instead.
She'd be like a bikini being hot or something.
Yeah. Teresa would not be near anything firefighter related.
Tama would be like wrapped in a hose.
Okay, now Tama would be the only one wearing full clothing because he does not do that kind of like sexy stuff. Neither's Brom. Brom would have one button undone, and for him, that is the hottest thing he could possibly do. His wife is just like, wow, man, fan self.
Damn, that's hot.
I'm gonna make, basically I'm gonna make stickers by hand. I'm wondering if you want one, and it's for free. As much as I'd love to, unfortunately I don't have a PO box.
Yeah.
So, the only time...
If we ever do though, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. If we ever do, like, get a PO box, I would. Cause, like, I actually have stickers of my OCs on my desk, actually. And I'd love to do some more. But, I can't, like, get them on my store at the moment. I'm considering moving over to Teespring because there's a bit more option for that kind of stuff. If I do, then obviously I'll let you guys all know because there'll be new options for different bits and pieces of merch that I wouldn't have had previously, including the possibility of eventually having pins, which is something I did have at one point. I had a corgi pin. But I never got to actually put it out for reasons. So I'm making sure I try and read everybody's comments, because if you take the time to type it out, I'd like to read it. Well, obviously as much as I can. Unfortunately, I am human. Tom, are you gonna go to bed in the wrong bed? No, he's just gonna sit on Kaizen's bed and read a book.
He's reading him a nighttime story.
Apparently you can do that if you have a kid. You can read them a story. If I make fan art, where can I send it? You can send it to my email, which is amybinoftrash@gmail.com. You can also send it technically through my website, which has the same thing. I didn't have a corgi winking pen, so it was just a corgi, and it was like, it looked like it was trying to jump up. Do you have a leggy sticker? Because I'm dying to make one. Oh my gosh! I need a leggy sticker! Ah, it'd be fun to make like a, like out of felt or something. You could make like an actual leggy, and then you could just stick it in a cupboard. Tama just immediately goes back to dance.
Man needs to dance.
He'd be great at parties. We need to make a leggy prop. I'll buy the leggy sticker. Can we get a Scrimmy Bingus sticker? Oh gosh.
Boy.
Gotta love that. I love when you get an OC that's been made by like a group of friends. It's kind of what Scrimmy Bingus is.
Scrimmy Bingus is the most dumb thing ever, and it's great.
Once you get the money, you're gonna come over and have badge day. Yes, Chloe, you can have badge day. I have badge machine. Which is, yeah, we have it. Why is there a lady just outside the door at 9 p.m?
You should kill her.
I don't really kill people in this game. Maybe I should change my motto. Scrimmy Bingus sticker. I would love to design Scrimmy Bingus stuff, but we'd probably need to actually design Scrimmy Bingus. And before that, we've got Pippin Twitch, and I would like to do some Carrot Zero and Relic stuff.
Is as beautiful as he is.
Well, he's not coloured.
Relaxed and bold and lavender is he.
Yes, dear.
Scrimmy Bingus SquarePants.
The best thing about my family is that we know how to sew, so I can make oh, you can make one by hand. Aww. Okay, so we actually had the lovely Heidi, who's in chat, came all the way over from America to come see us, and we had like this little get together with some of the fans in the UK, and she gave me this gigantic relic plushie. Like, he takes up almost 2 seats on our couch. He's huge. And he's really soft and comfortable. Like, I think I fell asleep against him on the way home on the train. Is Relic still having a drinking problem? Yeah. He's been passed out cold on the couch since we got home. Yeah, no, it was like the nicest thing I think anyone's ever done for me. Apart from Andy marrying me, obviously.
Nah, that's better.
No. Okay, both of you, go to bed. What is wrong with you? Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that I'd love to do. I probably will eventually just do them, obviously. Now he goes to bed. There we go. Aw. You need a Griswold plush. Yes, you do. I want you to get a Griswold plush and take photos so I can see it. Then one day we can get it mass made, and then I can have one. See, okay, I want to make my friend popular just so I can have a plushie of his character. Legitimately, I want him to be famous so he can have that, so I can have his character plushies.
Extremely selfish.
Yeah, I would like little figurines of Rabbit and Griswold And I always forget the name of the bear magician, but I love him. I need these. They need to be on my desk. I may or may not be obsessed with, like, my friends' OCs. I think that's how life works, right? Okay, you get the food. Have breakfast. Pancakes. He's playful in the morning. He just walks around shirtless. Needing the bathroom. Go to the bathroom if you need to go to the bathroom. There you go, Boswell. You just got invited to go to somebody else's house. Heidi's just like, come to my house. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, when you hear about your friends, like, making characters up and stories and stuff, it's always so exciting. Like, originally, Boswald was one of my most, like, constant customers, where he'd get commissions from me. And every single commission, he'd give me this little written story or this part of a story for the character he wanted. And I got invested. So, like, every time he came, I was just like, yay, which one is it this time? Then I started remembering his characters. So it's like, it got to this point where I'm just like, okay, if I get to draw one, it's like, can I draw this one this time? Then he gave me a dog one to draw, and I was happy about that. I cheated and just replaced the computer. Now have breakfast. Have a cereal. You live in South Africa. Wow, that's cool. I always love hearing about, like, other places. I've lived in 3 countries. But all of them are fairly, or kind of similar, I guess, in their day-to-day. Oh, I just realized what the time was. We'll probably stop in another 15 minutes or so. At that point, it'll be a 2-hour stream, and it's getting late-ish. So, I shall stop about then. What's your favorite state or landmark to see? So I live in the UK now, and they don't have states, really. So in terms...
You've only really been to Seattle.
Yeah, we had only been to Seattle when we went over, and we didn't really see much in the way of sights, because we weren't as interested in that. We were more interested in spending time with friends. So my favorite landmark would probably be my friend's house, because there was a dog in it, and I got to pet the dog, and the dog sat on me when we drove to their house.
Yeah.
I was happy. I enjoyed the dog's company.
Galileo, in case I'm just
Yeah.
wondering.
He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, Max's dog is so cute.
Yeah. I remember you like the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they had this cheesecake that I ordered, and it was such a good cheesecake. I was like adamant that if I ever went back to America, I had to have like this chocolate mousse cheesecake again. It was a good cheesecake. Okay, so there's a reason Carrot loves cheesecake as much as he does, and it's because I won't shut up about it. So he's basically that for me. Have you been to any of the art museums in London? No. London's pretty busy, so we don't really go that way. Tama is flirty. Only with Kaizen. Kaizen's like, it's funny because he doesn't look like he'd be old in the slightest, but he is. Low-key want to take Amy to the Museum of Childhood in London because it's kinda creepy, lol. Lol? That's the understatement of the year. London is busy. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those places where I don't really like really busy places. It tends to give me anxiety, so I stay in the quiet. How much do you love animals? I love animals a lot. I always had pets growing up. They're adorable. Kaizen, yeah, Kaizen's doing his own thing. Tom was just like, hi. I still love that scene that I drew of Kaizen and Tama, and then Tama just leans on his desk and like lightly grabs his chin. It's just like, hi. That was one of my favorite scenes that I got to draw between the two of them. Then Kaizen's just like, ahem. Oh, it's raining! Ah! I love the rain! It rains in Sims now! It didn't rain before. I hate the fact you have to pay for rain. So it literally is like the whole thing of pay to make it rain. Wow. Okay, I need to interrogate a suspect, which is no longer in the building. Rude. I guess I'll just ignore everything and go and search criminals. How I do? Web. Oh. Oh, did I just say browse art? I did. Oops. Oh, is it the booking station? Is this the booking station? No. Oh, okay, no it is. It's just that I don't have anyone there to talk to, so... Lol. Discuss case theories. What's my favorite season? I like winter. What love day starts tomorrow? That sounds like a Simpsons holiday joke. Like a joke holiday that they made. Thomas says something about how Gabranth is cute, and Kaizen tells him, don't tell him that. So what if I tell you that? He just gets dismissed. Yep. Welcome to the life of Tama. I'm sad now. I had a suspect and now she's gone. Now I'm gonna issue an APB to go get the suspect back. What's, I don't think I actually see what my favorite season was. It's winter. I like the cold and I like snow. Fan art email is amybinoftrash@gmail.com. Love Day as a single person, I'm sad. Aw. Nah.
Love yourself then.
Yeah. Okay. So we're looking for some kind of person. I don't know what they did.
Take him down.
Detective career. The suspect is self-assured, has black hair, is female, and is wearing jeans.
Take him down.
This person has all of the above. Stop chatting with them. You need to ask about the suspect. Okay, I'm gonna ask this lady. And then I'm gonna risk the other one. Just because. I don't know. You like spring because it's not too hot or too cold. I don't mind it, but I have hay fever issues, so it tends to not really go well with me.
snow is good.
Okay, I'm arresting the only lady there with black hair that didn't point at somebody else. I'm arresting you because you didn't do what I asked. Yay! I arrested a person. This is a great way to end the stream. Just arrest somebody. Okay, now we can go and do the things. We have to interrogate the suspect, so we will do that. Interrogate. And then we're gonna talk to the chief. There's a chief? Is this a chief? That's the chief. Okay. Which of your OCs would say radical or use 90s slang unironically? Gabranth. Thinking he's actually doing something like right. There's a naked dude walking around. What? Now he's showering outside. I don't know. It's the chief. It's the police chief.
He's washing outside.
Oh my gosh. That's Kaizen's boss. This is where he gets it from, guys. Oh my gosh. The police chief. Why?
The fact is the police chief is the best thing ever.
Okay then. That oh my gosh. That doesn't make any sense.
He should arrest your boss and take his job.
No, it's just
asserting his dominance. Showing he really is the chief. Oh.
He would be arrested for this.
He's got massive balls for doing this.
Oh, I don't think I took crime pictures.
I love how you're perfectly framing it still.
It's because it's so dumb. You don't have virgin eyes, but oh my gosh.
You can't arrest him, he's the chief.
Yeah, I can't arrest him, he's my boss. You're gonna ask them stressful riddles for no reason.
Big dick energy kappa.
Aww, I have to release the innocent person. Rude.
Well, they've got to go watch the other. They've got to go past the police chief, so.
It makes no sense. I've got to go talk to the chief.
Oh, please.
I guess I'll just have an interaction with the police chief.
I hope Kaizen gets naked as well.
I hope not. Oh. That's what I call dancing in the rain. Oh my gosh, look, he doesn't even want to move. He's just standing there. And he gave up! He's not even gonna talk to the chief.
Maybe walk right up to him and try it, and if that doesn't work, then try in the shower.
He just got clothed. Oh my gosh. No, Kaiser.
Well, that was a nice shower. Okay, I'm ready for business.
I don't believe that.
Oh, hello!
Praise work ethic. I don't think so.
Oh, hello, yes, I was naked outside, yes.
Yes, it is daily practice when it rains outside. Shower's not working at home, you know. How though? How do you do that right outside of the blasted cop's office? I love how you wash yourself in the rain outside the station. What's your email to send fan art to? amybinoftrash@gmail.com. You can also have a look at my website and you can send it through that way. Or at least, like, you'll get the email from there.
Well.
Oh yeah, you can send it in Discord if you get Discord.
Not DMs, but like in the fan art sections.
Yeah, there's an art channel that you can post stuff in. Oh, one second, I gotta... There we go. Why is it not raining here? I wish it would rain here in real life. It's been too hot the last few days. I don't think my character's done anything today at his time at work. I don't even know where he is. He's disappeared.
Click on this picture, you'll find him.
He's playing chess with somebody upstairs. Oh my gosh. First the chief just decided to go naked outside, and then... I don't even.
Then what, sorry?
Well, now he's talking to himself.
I think he's got a problem.
I feel like he's glitched or something. He's talking to himself. He's legitimate. He's legitimately standing in the corner talking to himself. How does this work? I'm sure we would all trust this police chief with our lives. I mean, his wife Karen took the kids, so he's lost it. You got a problem with authority, White Ring? Well, in that case, oh, well, I've got a problem with know-it-all punks like you. Get back to work. Dude, you just stood outside the thing naked and showered in the rain. Now you're talking to yourself. Oh my gosh. It's not singing in the shower anymore, it's singing in the rain. Oh boy, though. Okay, so I'm giving up talking to the chief because I think he's lost it. And instead, I'm going to pretend that everything on here makes sense, even though it actually doesn't. Make another one of your OCs become a therapist, because the chief might need one. I'll make Alina, and Alina can be like the only sane one in the group I have. I also gotta make Kimiko at some point. Oh, his work day will be up in a minute. Go get food, probably, maybe. Where's the upstairs? A sandwich. Go get a snack. Get a sandwich. Oh, yeah, I'll have a look at the emails just before I go to bed. Why didn't he jump in the pond? Dude, that would have made a little bit more sense, kind of. I mean, I don't think anything makes sense, but it exists now.
We should probably head off to bed.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day to be up for the, whatchamacallit, the
I love how,
work
because
thing.
you got the walls off thing, it's just raining constantly inside, it looks like.
Yeah, it's because otherwise I can't see anything with the walls thing on.
Oh yeah. but it's just because your camera's up. Actually, I think it is. But like, it seems like it's raining constantly.
There you go.
It's lol.
Picturesque. What is your favorite meme? The Doge. He left the day at work plus 1 vacation day. He did a terrible job today and only got $106.
He also feels tense.
Oh boy. If you had to, what instrument would you play? I wanted to play the flute, but my sister played the flute, so I played the clarinet badly, and I don't play it anymore. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I am gonna go to bed because it's bedtime here in the land of the UK. Thank you so much for coming. It's really, really nice to have everybody stick around for so long. Hopefully the next time I stream, I'll see if I can do some art stuff. I'll get some stuff done at the same time. Otherwise, we'll probably do another game one at some point. Lol. Andy wants to come hang out with Kaizen and Tama. Alright. I will see you guys later, so bye!
Bye.